Hi there everyone. In this video we're going to be working on the week 5 application questions. So let's get started. According to the Red Cross, 21 out of 300 people are blood type O negative. In a group of 2,345, how many are blood type O negative? Round to the nearest whole number. Okay, so in this question we're going to be setting up what's called a proportion. And a proportion is just a fancy way of saying two fractions that are set equal to each other. So let's start with what we know. Well, we know that 21 out of a total 300 are going to be blood type O negative. So let's set that fraction up first. And just as a helpful hint, total is always going to be on the bottom. So when we set that equal here, what else do we know? Well, we know that 2,345 is going to be the new group total, so we're also going to put that on the bottom. And then we're searching for how many are blood type O negative out of the 2,345. So we're just going to write an X for that value because we don't know yet. Okay? And to solve a proportion, we can do what's called cross multiply. So we can multiply the 2,345 times 21, which is going to give us 49,245. And then we're going to do the same thing in the opposite direction. So 300 times x gives us 300x. And to solve for x, we're going to need to divide both sides by 300 to isolate the variable. So when we do that, the 300 on the right side is going to cancel and leave us with just x. And then when we divide by 300 on the left side, that's going to give us 164.15. Now, when we look back at the question, it is asking us to round to the nearest whole number. So to do that, I come down to my answer. I'm going to look at the ones place here, and I'm going to look to the right, and we see this number is less than 5, so it's going to become a 0, and this 4 is going to remain the same. So our answer is going to be 164 people are going to have the blood type O negative. Second question, the standard dose for a medication is 1,024 milligrams per day, split into 7 doses. How many milligrams is each dose? Round to the nearest tenth of a milligram. Alright, so when we hear the word split, that tells me in my mind that we're going to be dividing. So we take the whole, which is 1,024 milligrams, divided by the 7 doses. And when we divide those two numbers, we're going to get 146. And we get a long decimal here, so I'm just going to jot the first couple numbers down and then we'll round after. 2857114. Okay, so it says round to the nearest tenth, so let's look at the tenths place, okay? And then we look to the right and we see that this number is larger than 5. So that means that this 2 is going to become a 3 and everything else will become zeros. So our answer will be 146.3 milligrams. Okay. Last one for these application questions. An urgent care clinic has 17 clients admitted. Nurse A is caring for 2 clients, while Nurse B is caring for 3 clients. Together, Nurse A and Nurse B are caring for what fraction of the total number of admitted clients at the urgent care clinic? Okay, so our keyword here is together. So to get together, we need to add clients of Nurse A and clients of Nurse B. So Nurse A has 2 plus the 3 that Nurse B has. there. 2 plus 3 gives us 5. So 5 out of the total 17. And if you'll remember from the previous couple questions, the total is going to go on the bottom. And we see that this is in simplest form because 5 is a prime number and 17 cannot be divided by 5. So together they are caring for 5/17 of the total patients at the clinic. I hope this was helpful for you guys.